So this is me looking like a jackass, just out of the gym, completely sweaty, wearing my Thailand tourist tank top with some bullshit like Red Bull written in Thai, wearing a black shirt, long socks, absolutely nothing crazy, absolutely terrible. My hair is not done. I have pimples all over my shoulders, I have pimples all over my face, and yet on my way back home, I approached a girl who gave me her number. We had a really nice interaction, and turns out this girl is actually a fashion model. She looked amazing. Like, I kid you not, she looked amazing. And yet, she talked to a guy like me who looked like shit, smelled bad, was not wearing anything nice, with his hair not even done, on his way back home from the gym, just buying fucking like protein water at the store. Now, this is gonna go better with an actual microphone. Alright, so the reason I'm making this video and the reason I still look like crap is because in this video I want to talk about the importance of not caring about the small details and putting blind spots on yourself so that you go for what you want without overthinking all the things that could go wrong, all the excuses that can pop up in your mind and that will prevent you from approaching girls that you like, and basically how to be less attached to the outcome. So let's put things into context. You're on your way home, you look like shit for whatever reason, you see a girl you find extremely attractive, but you're telling yourself, oh, I can't approach her, she's never gonna like me, plus my hair is not done today, and she's with her friends, and I don't know what to tell her, and everyone's gonna laugh at me. All those excuses that are going to pop up in your mind that will prevent you from actually going up to this girl. And the funny thing is that, as illustrated by what happened to me today, you can have all the excuses in the world between you and approaching this girl and still making it work. Still going up to this girl who looks like a diamond piece while you look like a pool of, I don't know, dumpster cans, and making it work and being witty and being charming and being seductive and being sociable to, at the end, get her to agree on getting a date with you in a few days and getting her contact. So let's start by addressing the obvious. There is kind of this running gag when it comes to learning success with women to not be attached to the outcome, and it's kind of a joke because in a sense, if you don't care about the outcome, why do you even do this thing? So I want to start by addressing this. You can try to do something without being emotionally attached to the outcome, and that's kind of the point. It's about taking your emotions from the outcome and not caring about whether or not it works, because when you don't care about whether or not it works, you're more free to do your thing. You don't have as much pressure as when it's emotionally charged because you really want the outcome to happen. And so it's a little bit of an exercise in mental gymnastics. I get it, but it's so efficient. So I'm not going to get deep into do looks matter. Yes, they do, but only to an extent, because there are a million other things that girl can find attractive in a guy. My point is, whenever you feel like approaching a girl, but random excuses start popping up in your mind, do it anyways. Go for it anyways. It's so funny because approaching this girl in the grocery store, I was walking around listening to music, and I was thinking how badass it is for a guy to actually be able to walk around not being afraid of seeing a pretty girl, because you know that you're actually able to go up to this girl if you want to. Literally 30 seconds later, my mindset was put to the test, and so I saw her, all those excuses popped in my mind, but I knew they were bullshit and I went for it anyways. It will work for you too. What I really want you to do here is to give yourself blind spots, because all those excuses that pop in your mind are legit excuses. Yes, it's better if you look good. Yes, it's better if the friends are not there, because they are going to prevent you likely from bringing the girl home or doing whatever you want with her. Yes, all those excuses that pop in your mind, they are valid. They make sense still. Do it, because you never know what might happen. Another interesting thing is that all those excuses become absolutely irrelevant by the point you stop being afraid to approach girls, and by the point you stop caring about rejection. Because if you don't care about being rejected, how is that relevant that a specific interaction has less chances to work? There is still that odd % chance that it's going to work, so why not go for it? The only legit reason not to go for it is because you're afraid. Once you stop being afraid of rejection and you stop being afraid of approaching girls and starting conversations with people and basically being a sociable dude, all those excuses that pop up in your mind, they are useless. And the key here is really to stop caring about what will happen and to try your shot anyways. Which brings me to my next point. Stop caring so much about getting girls to like you. When I was talking to this girl, she was the kind of girl who's very shy, a little bit on the timid side, you know what I mean? Some girls are very extroverted, some other girls, like you can see in their eyes that they like you, but they will still give you nothing, they will not talk, they will give you one-word answers. And so I saw she was uncomfortable. Instead of being uncomfortable as well, because I did not really want to try and make it work, I just stopped caring about the outcome and I focused on having fun, on sharing a fun interaction, on making sure that if she did not want to talk with me, she was free to go. Multiple times I asked her, are you sure I don't make you really shy? Because when I look at you, you look very shy. I can see at your facial expression that you look very shy. If you want, I can put some distance between you and me. Just having fun with that. And if you do the same, your interactions will be way smoother. Just having fun with what's happening, besides trying so hard to get to know the girl. Because yes, of course, you need a little bit of where do you come from, what do you do. But if you see that it's not smooth, stop trying so hard. Relax, take a step back and start having fun with the girl, with the conversation and with the situation. Calling out that a situation is awkward is the best way to make a situation less awkward. Calling out a girl for appearing very shy or uncomfortable is the best way to make her less shy. And I understand it's a little bit paradoxical. You would think that if you tell a girl that it's awkward, she's gonna be like, oh yes, it's awkward, let me get away. If she likes you, if you're being attractive, no. On the opposite, it's going to make her feel more comfortable. Yes, if the girl does not like you, it's going to give her a way to escape the situation. But that's kind of what we want anyways. You don't want to spend time talking with girls who do not like you and girls who don't find you attractive. So on one hand, you let her go whenever she feels like going, no problem. Make sure to have fun with it because at the end of the day, who cares? Don't be so outcome dependent, but also make sure that you are attractive in the way you behave, in the way you lead your interaction, in the way you move, in the way you talk with her. Make sure that you don't act too shy, too stiff, too uncomfortable, and make sure that you follow a structure when you're leading your interaction. By the way, if you don't have a structure for when you meet girls, I really recommend you have a look at the one I prepared. You can check it out right below this video. I will put a link for you. But the point is, you should keep this logical part of the interaction somewhere in the back of your head, so it's there when you need to move to the next step. But on the surface, you should just not care and try to have fun with your interaction. Try to be 100% in what you're doing, like be present to the moment, but be 0% focused on the result that you're going to get out of it. Again, I know it's paradoxical, but this is how you're gonna get the best results out of your interactions with girls. Anyways, that's pretty much everything for today. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.